Hello there guys, here's my review on the Neca Predator Ultimate Jungle Hunter figure. Here you have the usual Ultimate Boxing, cardboard box, is not clamshell. On the bottom you get the Predator name and Jungle Hunter. I believe this is what the original poster looked for the movie. I'm not 100% sure about that, but you do get that there. On the side you get the, sorry, move the camera a little bit. On the side you get the Predator logo, says Neca on the bottom. On the back you get a quick bio for the character. And you get some artwork, some pictures of the figure. On the side it says the same thing, Predator, and on the top it says Predator again. And on the inside you open it up, it's attached with Velcro. I already took the figure and the accessories out, and you can see a picture of the figure right there. So let's get to the figure himself. But before I do that, I wanted to point something out that I had an issue with right out of the box. It's two issues actually. The first one is this hand. He didn't come with his hand on. I put it on. He came with a fisted hand. But this hand, right out of the box, was missing two fingernails. I don't know why, but they didn't fall off or anything. It's like they're just not there. Like they didn't sculpt them in there. I don't know why. It's on the ring finger and the index finger. And that really bugged me a lot, to be honest, because since I'm a toy photographer, pictures will look pretty awkward. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to check out cool pictures of this guy and the other figures in my collection, go to follow me on Instagram on the name below. So you see, like this hand, it has all the nails and stuff. You see. And another thing was before I get to the review, the actual review, the blade was a little crooked when I took it out of the box, and then so I figured, oh, I'm just gonna heat it up and fix it. And all I did was touch it one tiny bit, and it broke. It's still hanging on by a tiny bit, but it's practically cracked. And I don't really want to touch it for it to not fall off completely. But aside from that, it looks like a pretty cool figure. It's a boost in articulation from the previous Predator figures. It has a lot of articulation, the other ones didn't. And let me get to the accessories. So he comes with this hand in the box. He doesn't have it on the figure. It comes separate inside the box. Very nice detailing. Looks nice. Glossy / slimy look the Predator should have. This is the one he had on. Put on once you take him out. I don't know what this hand would be for. Maybe a punch or something. He comes with a skull. Very nicely detailed skull right there. Let me zoom in. You see, very nicely detailed. Looks nice. Has some nice paint apps on there and stuff. And he comes with a skull with a spine as well. Looks like the same type of skull, just with the spine attached. And I think it has a bendable wire. No, it doesn't. Very nice. It comes with a separate mask, so you could pose him like it's taking it off or whatever. Very nicely detailed. I'm just a little disappointed they didn't add any detail on the inside of the mask, like they have with past Predator masks that they put all the buttons and all that. Other than that, it's very nicely detailed. You can see a little laser pointer on the side. He brings a regular head, without the mask. Let me zoom in on that. Very nicely detailed. See his eyes right there, very nicely painted. His mouth with the claws and stuff like that. He has bluish eyes, greenish eyes. Nice detail on top of the dreads and stuff like that. Very nicely detailed. And he comes with the shoulder cannon. Pretty much like the other Predator shoulder cannons. Looks exactly the same. Almost exactly the same, I believe. And since this one's the ultimate one with a whole bunch of accessories, he does bring a little blast thing, which you could hook on in there. And you could just pose it, like his shoot. Oh, it fell out. But you get the idea. You could just pose it like as if you were shooting. So let's put the accessories aside and get to the figure itself. Now, I don't really collect Predators, but I've wanted the Jungle Hunter for a while, and I did notice that like past Predators that don't have upper bicep swivel, ab crunch. You know, they've done a whole bunch of extra articulation that the older Predators didn't have. Now let me do a quick close-up of this guy. Quick close-up 360. This so you guys can see all the nice detailing on the mask and the body and stuff like that. You can see all the chains and all the bones. The armor right there, very nicely detailed. The back, you got a little skirt thingy. You got the blades over here. You got the legs with the fishnets, and the armor right there. His toenails. It's pretty nice. I do believe you could pull these out. I don't want to touch it too much. I don't want to break. Yep, you can. And another thing you could do is, let me zoom in. Fix the focus. You could pull this up. You can see a little bomb detonator on his wrist. You could unplug this for it to not hinder his articulation. Let me get a nice focus there on his helmet. Now you can see that he has the face under there. Very nice. And it's just a very nice figure, you know, little trophies hanging around with bones and stuff. Yeah. Let me get to the articulation. You can bring his arms out that much, a little hindered by the armor and stuff. He has an upper bicep swivel. He does have double jointed elbows. He has a peg at the wrist. You could rotate it. You could rotate his forearm. You could do the same articulation on the other side as well. He has an upper ab crunch right there. He has a ab swivel. You could split his legs about that much because the armor hinders it. You could bring them out. He has double jointed knees. He does have an ankle pivot. And he does, let me see if he has a swivel. No swivel at the leg, at the lower leg. You could look up that much, look down a lot. And let me see if there's any other articulation I haven't noticed. I think that's about it. So let me just get the focus on there. Get you guys another 360 so you guys can see up close how it looks. I like the nice leathery look on the skirt thing. Very nice figure. I recommend them. Yes, hopefully you guys don't get a damaged one like I did. He has some scruff marks on the helmet up there, right there on the top. I believe it's scruff mark and stuff. And let me show you guys a quick size comparison. Let me back the camera away. Let me do a quick size comparison right here. So here he is next to Dutch from the Predator Neca line as well. As you can see, he's a lot taller, because in the movie he's about 7 feet tall. And here he is next to your average Star Wars: The Black Series Stormtrooper. So that's about it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like my review, if you guys like my channel, please hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to check out my Instagram to see many other pictures of this guy and my other figures in my collection. Thank you guys for watching.